I think most people understand that. However, there's some enterprises out there that I do know that are making decisions based on some of this survey data. And when I'm working with them, I just say, remind them, because I wasn't there. I don't know if the survey was truly biased or not, but you kind of have to consider the source in terms of them coming to conclusions that you're aligning behind, because those conclusions may not in turn be accurate. And so it's buyer beware with that kind of stuff. And now we're spending huge amounts of marketing dollars, certainly after the agentic stuff. And the number of surveys and the amount of information that's out there is unprecedented now. And so you have to figure out how to sift through it and figure out what's accurate and what's not. So next would be to exaggerate claims about current adoption among your clients and partners to suggest that you and they are ahead of the curve. Obviously, with the agentic stuff, this is the best example of that probably that I've seen in my career. In other words, the bragging that's going on in terms of how people are leveraging agentic AI and AI agents out there, certainly with the big consulting firms, is at an unprecedented level. But the actual work that's being done within the enterprise doesn't seem to bear that out. So I'm not seeing the adoption of agentic AI within the enterprises, the Global 2000 companies, as much to keep up with the way the perception is being formed, out there with some of these, some of these claims that are around there. For example, we mentioned earlier, some consulting firms said they're, building and running, 12,000 agents within their organizations.